You don't have to grow up in a religious home to feel the weight and the beauty of being Jewish. This guy's story hits really deep, and it's a reminder of what truly connects us. Watch this.
I've never really considered myself a big Jew. I grew up in a Puerto Rican neighborhood in New York City. My mother took me to the Hare Krishna temple on 53rd Street for free lunch every Sundays. I'd probably been exposed to more Hinduism than Judaism by the time I was old enough to be bar mitzvah. But a couple of weeks after October 7th, I was in a pretty dark place. And a friend gave me a quote from the Kutzker Rebbe that I think is just the most beautiful distillation of being Jewish. There is nothing so whole as a broken heart. My Jewish experience began with my grandfather. My grandfather, Alex, wasn't exactly the gold standard of Jewishness either. He wasn't particularly observant, he didn't speak Hebrew, and worst of all, he loved hockey. But every spring, he would have a Seder, and my entire fractious family would gather in his tiny apartment in Washington Place in New York City. I remember my brothers and I fighting over the Afikoman as we reminded ourselves of the bittersweet flavor of being Jewish. I always loved that the whole thing kicked off with an argument. A rabbinical debate about God's fingers and how many plagues were in each hand. And then the questions asked by a child. I know it sounds weird, but I think that's what I love most about being Jewish. That questions and debate are at the heart of Jewish thinking. As if truth and its constant need for calibration were a matter of life and death, because it is. It's what binds us all together. In fact, it's the meaning of the name Israel. To wrestle with God, to question, to wrestle with contradiction, wrestle with the contradiction and the complexity of our lives to arrive at a fuller definition of what it is to be a human being. Not just a Jew, a human being. To push back against ignorance, bigotry, and injustice in order to fix what is broken in our world. That's our core value. Tikkun Olam. If each and every one of us took the time to remind ourselves of the goodness and the light that is inherent in who we are.
There's nothing so whole as a broken heart. And that's the essence of being Jewish. Embracing the struggle, the questions, and the contradictions. Whether we come from observant homes or not, we all share something deeper. A commitment to the truth, to fixing the world, to staying connected despite everything. So tell me, what does being Jewish mean to you?